Time now for the Crusaders TV Player of the Week, and the Crusaders TV Player of the Week is for Brett Van Oss. He had a big game last week in Drayton Valley, scoring 4 goals in one game. Pretty big week for you. Obviously, you couldn't carry the momentum of the goal scoring into the weekend, but Brett, just talk about scoring 4 goals against Drayton Valley. First time a Crusaders done that in over 2 years.
Well, it was just one of those games where the puck just keeps coming to you, and it was one of those games. I had 4, but I think I could have had 7, maybe even 8. It was just every shift, chance after chance, and it was just one of those games where everything goes your way.
Your line mates, Merida Zitko and Cole Chorney as well, able to get you the puck. What was it like playing with those guys in those games?
It was awesome. Merida, first-year guy, he's been getting me and Cole the puck a lot, which is awesome. And Cole, we have some chemistry that goes way back to midget, so that's awesome too.
You look at that game, maybe not your best game as a team, going back and forth with Drayton Valley. I know the message from the coaching staff was kind of a little bit of disappointment there. How do you stay focused in games like that where maybe things aren't going your way at certain times, but obviously you're able to put the puck in?
It's just one of those games where you have to treat it like every other game. Like, you can't go in and just... Like, we knew they were beat up. Some of them were sick, and they've had their own issues. But going in, you just gotta know it's another game, and you gotta treat it like that. Otherwise, what happens is you fall asleep for a bit, then you wake up, then you fall asleep, then you wake up. But luckily, we came out on the winning end that game.
And you continued the winning streak into Friday against the Bonneville Pontiacs, another back and forth type game. Although you didn't score, how'd you feel out there?
I felt pretty good overall, but it wasn't the strongest game compared to that Drayton Valley one. But still, we came up with the win, which really counts at the end of the day. But wasn't our strongest.
The next night against Lloyd-Misser, obviously everyone had a tough time putting pucks in the net against Alex Leclerc. What did you think of the Lloyd-Misser goaltender, who's played pretty well against you this year?
Yeah, he's pretty solid actually. He covers a lot of net for not being the biggest guy. He moves well, and he comes out of his crease. I noticed a lot, but as well in that game, I noticed both teams really didn't have much either. It was a very shut-down game.
What's been going right in your group's play right now? You've got points in 12 straight games. Do you find it's a lot of buy-in from the group, or maybe some other things?
Well, it's a lot different this year than last year. I show up to the rink every day, on a game day, and I'm thinking we're going to win. It's you show up and you expect to win, versus last year, it felt like we were going to win, but this year, I show up and I expect to win. It's a lot different.
And is that the mindset, you think, with other guys in the room?
Yeah, for sure. We expect to win every game.
Okay, well, let's look ahead to this weekend and this week. Grand Prairie Wednesday, a team that you guys have handled pretty well this year, but you can never take any team lightly. What sort of challenges are the Storm going to pose?
They're a team you can never really count out of it. Any team in our league, you can't. They run a pretty aggressive forecheck, and it can give you trouble at times. But it's a team we need to show up, and we need to just treat it like any other game. What
is it about the Okotoks Oilers that have them as one of the top teams in the South?
I think they play good systems. Last year they had a couple top guys which were hard to play against, but this year I noticed even our one game against them, they just play a strong team game.
And then Canmore, you guys have seen them already this year, a high-powered offensive team. How do you slow those types of teams down?
I think we've got to play our type of game against them, dump lots of pucks in, finish our checks, and just wear them down. That's what we do best.
For you, how do you regain kind of that touch that you had in Drayton Valley? You're up there in points with the team. How do you get back on the score sheet?
Just stick to the basics. I gotta play with confidence, shoot the puck, and just do the simple things, and it leads to greater things.
And for you, we just mentioned you're up there in points this year with the team. What is it about your game this year that maybe you didn't have last year that is allowing you to have some offensive success?
Last year, more or less, it wasn't necessarily my role. I'd show up in the games, and I think about what I have to do to help the team win. It'd be more or less blocking shots, finishing my check, playing the right way. This year, I still focus all the time on playing the right way, but this year there's more offense involved, as I'm a second-year guy, an older guy in the team.
All right, Brett Van Os, the Crusaders TV Player of the Week. 4 goals in 1 game last week, a big week for him, as well as the Crusaders have points in 12 straight games. They're home to Grand Prairie Wednesday, on the road in Okotoks and Canmore this weekend. Brett, thanks a lot and good luck this week.
Thanks.